For over 50 years, Carnegie Mellon has led efforts at the intersection of learning science and educational technology, with an approach that Herb Simon named learning engineering. It's a concept that begins with a simple idea, that because learning occurs inside the brain, we're unable to directly see it happening. Therefore, if we'd like to study learning, we're forced to build models of what we believe is happening inside a learner's brain and connect those models to observable practice. By observing that practice, we're able to further refine and validate our model. These models, in turn, are able to connect what we know from theories of learning with the design of new kinds of educational practices and innovations. By instrumenting these innovations, we're able to further refine our model and also improve the practice. In the aggregate, these data are also able to be used within the learning sciences to advance new theories and drive new discoveries. Since 2002, Carnegie Mellon's Open Learning Initiative has been an exemplar of this learning engineering approach. The OLI has leveraged learning design principles to build online learning environments that intentionally combine learning objectives, exposition, and active learning activities that provide targeted feedback and hints. The OLI also provides appropriate simulations and lab experiments to support new models of learning, particularly within individual domains. These learning activities drive feedback loops that can support students and can also support instructors with new tools like the Learning Dashboard, which allows educators to identify where students are struggling, what kinds of misconceptions are giving them problems, and then allows them to adjust their own practice as appropriate. More recent efforts among our software team have made it even easier to develop OLI courses. The eco-authoring environment allows a larger population of faculty to engage with a WYSIWYG editor that allows them to build targeted learning objective-aligned courses with active learning opportunities. The same tool allows these faculty to get a deeper look at how their learning objectives and skills line up with their practice and high-stakes assessment opportunities. The new OLI Taurus project is the next generation of the OLI platform, built on a new technology stack and informed by lessons from the past 2 decades. The first feature release of OLI Taurus is now available for others to try. This initial release offers only limited features, but offers a glimpse of what's to come. We look now at a course on the cuisine of northern Spain and can identify that we're able to manage a team of collaborators in developing our course. We're able to support best practices by encouraging educators to develop student-centered, measurable learning objectives and skills, and we're able to tie those skills to active learning opportunities, including high-stakes and low-stakes assessment. Average educators are able to edit content pages, and they're able to create and modify their own active learning opportunities. Within these opportunities, faculty are guided in creating activities that are tied to specific learning objectives, appropriately tagged, which is very effective in supporting learning engineering efforts, and in providing targeted feedback and hints as students engage in answering these questions and demonstrating their knowledge. As these courses are developed, we're able to provide new kinds of reviews, both from an accessibility and a pedagogical perspective. When it comes time to publish these materials, faculty are given a review of what's changed, and as other educators may use their materials, they'll be warned that new changes are coming down the line. As students use these materials, we're able to leverage data to drive new insights in how effective specific questions, learning objectives, and activities are. And all of these materials are able to be exported into DataShop for further learning engineering use and research. If you're interested in learning more about OLI or trying out any of these platforms for yourself, OLI courseware is publicly available at oli.cmu.edu, and our current authoring environment is accessible at echo.oli.cmu.edu. The current limited feature release of Taurus has also been published to proton.oli.cmu.edu, and our code base is available at the Simon Initiative GitHub repository.